Alright guys, come on in and take a look around. We've not done a room tour, we've not done a shop tour in a while, so I thought I would show you guys around. The shop has changed quite a bit since Logan has come around and started organizing some things. So you walk in, here's the front desk. You know, we have a few different walls. This is our super holy moly wall. This is all like the best stuff that we might not want people fumbling, you know, because sometimes people do drop records off the wall. So this is just what we have right now. We have this Bob Dylan promo, this Led Zeppelin Blueberry Hill, super clean with the color discs and all that. Greer, there's some CDs that are pretty rare. Lee Morgan Cooker original, Walter W original, yada yada yada. So anyways, in the front right here, when you first come in, we have, these are the new arrival, used new arrival stuff. When we do drops, most of the drops go in here on Saturday morning. So this stuff is all really fresh, like within the past week or two. In the front and in the back, usually we call them the money beats, you know, we put the good stuff in the front, but in the back there's also good stuff. I mean, I haven't changed anything, it's just how it is. I mean, you got Pato right here, all this Kiss and stuff, so there's really good stuff back here too. So if you're coming around, definitely check both sides. If it were me and I was shopping, this is how I would walk through the shop if I was coming in for the first time. This is all new arrivals, but like modern stuff. So Logan thought we should split it up, and I agree. Just more modern. If you're not really into the old school classic rock, hard rock type of stuff, this is the stuff for you. Pick up some little peep. Over here is more used new arrivals. Generally, we'll put stuff over here that's like, you know, sub $25 records, and you know it's not, you know, we don't keep it too tight, but like this was a $30 record, whatever. But anyway, it's just, you know, Alice Cooper, Kansas, ZZ Top, stuff like that. Stuff that's not the money beats, but definitely good beats. And then you have over here this is our $5 section. So if you want to come in, get you a good deal, stocking stuff or what have you. This is the new arrival, so this is like right when we put it out, a lot of people go straight to this, to the fresh $5. I'll just show you some of the stuff that's in there. You know, Jethro Tull, Hart, Johnny Cash, George Harrison, George Benson, R.E.O. Speedwagon, stuff like that. You know, $5 records. And then some people like that, then Logan decided to alphabetize them. So these are all alphabetized $5 records. On the cheap, when that fills up, we do put them out into what I call general population, which is, this is all the used classic rock from here all the way down, alphabetized and all that stuff. So on the wall is the world famous Holy Moly wall, where we put all the good stuff. So we probably, since the last video, we changed it. I had a wall that we built when I first started the store that was about that thin, and so every time you put a record on, it would fall off. And so we actually got these shelves from IKEA. Anybody can get them, just an IKEA. And that is, they're nice and thick, and you put box sets on them. You know, we got this massive Metallica box set on there. But this is always constantly week to week changing. Every week it's different. Like right now, we've got some great hard rock stuff on here, variations. That's one of my favorites. Hard stuff, Bulletproof. We got an original Pulse, Contraloose. I mean, a lot of really great stuff. I'd recommend a lot of this stuff. But you know, even Acid Dad, some modern stuff on there. We got some Zamrock on there. There's always a little bit of Zamrock on the walls, just because I like to have it. You know, original Art Pepper, Duke Ellington, all that stuff. So back here is some different stuff. So we got country, jazz fusion, and jazz. So that's all alphabetized out as well. We got pop. This is like, you know, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Julie London, all that kind of stuff. Soul, funk, R&B, you know, all that alphabetized out. So we're still at the rock over here. Sorry, cameraman. Logan's a very nice, willing cameraman. It goes classic rock till about right here with the Who, and then we've got like just psych garage stuff, and that, whether that be modern or vintage, you know, Cynic's great stuff. But this is just a idea. So that's psych, garage, hard rock, and that bleeds over to over here. A bunch of that stuff. That's, you know, every shop has their specialty, and we do a lot of, you know, psych and hard rock and prog and obscure funk and soul and Zamrock and African stuff. Pretty much all the stuff I like that I really look for. And then on the other side, Logan's really into like doom stoner type stuff, so he makes sure that stuff's really stocked up as well. So those are kind of our specialties, but we get a lot of rare jazz and stuff like that too. But and we'll buy whatever. But there's different shops have their different things. This is metal. I made this Metal Zone sign a couple years ago, and it's still here somehow. It's just the iconic Metal Zone pedal. So that's just like alphabetized out metal from modern to old school, new wave punk stuff. It took a while to fill both these bins up because they're so popular. But anyways, box sets. This is the never visited box set section. Somebody come buy some box sets. My God. We got Zamrock. We got a whole Zamrock section. You know, I try to keep this stocked up because I always talk about Zamrock. Some of it's like not Zamrock, like Fela. Should do the African stuff in here, some reggae, but I like to keep the Zamrock stocked because I love it so much. This is like world reggae, salsa, anything that's a little weird, not from around here, goes in the world reggae ska section. This is blues, and then it goes back to, there's some more reggae and stuff right here. This is one of the my favorite sections of the whole shop. This is the weird stuff section. So this is where you just have weird stuff. Like you got flight instruction. This is how to get appointments by telephone. Multicultural rhythm stick fun. I don't even know what that is. Phone call from the devil. That's got to be a fascinating listen. Here it is. I have two of these. This is Geraldine and Ricky. That's a ventriloquism record, which is just spectacular. You kind of get the idea. Just kind of weird stuff out of the ordinary that you don't know where to put anywhere else. So with the new stuff, we do have a new arrivals right here. So this section kind of in the front, taking up some space, is just all the newest stuff that has come in, whether it be a new record or a restock that we haven't had in a while, stuff like that. These are some like 45s. We don't do a lot of 45s, but obviously with like punk and funk and soul 7 inches, we will. These are like the better CDs. CDs have become the bane of our existence. We hate them unless it's metal, and then we're like, okay. But these are like the good CDs. You can see how small the selection is. Behind you over there are just the regular CDs. We do have like the metal section over here, but this is just your regular CDs. I don't know, classic rock stuff, some modern stuff, some grunge stuff. But the killer CDs are right here. If you're a CD guy, which most people are not, we have more CD guys than CD guys in here. Anyways, I'll have to add some sound effects for the joke. But anyways, this is all the sealed stuff. So start with sealed classic rock. You got, you know, your Zeppelins, your Motley Crue, Pink Floyd, you know, all that stuff. Your classic rock. Country, Americana, a lot of stuff goes in here. You know, Avett Brothers, Brandy Carlisle, Tyler Childers. This has become a popular section over the past few years. We got soul, funk, R&B, the rare stuff, the good stuff that I always talk about and that I love. You know, the local Brief Encounter. It's like the originals are like $2,000. You know, Simandy, Betty Davis, all that great funk soul stuff. This is all the jazz. Try to keep a pretty good, tight jazz selection. There's some blues back here as well. And then we just did this bin. This is Analog Productions. We have a good relationship with Analog Productions. We just got a good shipment in from them, so we're going to try to get this a little bit more full, but keep this full. But this is just some stuff that we have ordered from them. We are lucky enough to have a wholesale account through them, and so they supply us with some great stuff. This is the new 75, the Atlantic 75 audiophile reissues, UHQRs. So anyways, that's awesome. Over here is the hip hop, you know, all about the hip hops, and the raps, you know, Beastie Boys, blah, blah, blah. This is used hip hop. So in the back you have like 12-inch stuff that they don't put most 12-inch stuff in the back. We usually throw in the dollar bin, but if it's something special, you know, occasionally there are. This is modern used stuff that's alphabetized out. So just stuff that's, it used to be called post 2000, so like anything newer, you know what I mean. We have a gear section back here that is rapidly dying, which I love that because I hate doing gear. But anytime we get something like actually good and it works really well, we'll put it back here. But I don't like doing a whole lot of gear. We're a record store, not a gear store. This is the modern used stuff. So whether that be, you know, we did end up putting like the grunge and stuff in here as well. So it's all over the place. But man, this is well stocked. That's as full as it's ever been, I think. Before Logan, I could give a crap about modern stuff. This is modern. Did I say modern news? Modern news stuff. I couldn't care less. And obviously, I mean, that's not really my thing. I do like some of it. We won't get into that, but I just didn't know what to order. I know about the bands I like, and that's it. So he's got a real nice high and tight stocked up right over here. This is my forte here. The obscure rock new stuff. Got to keep the good Garrison reissues in. You know, all the stuff that I really like. Some of our exclusives are over here. We keep the Black Vinyl Farm in stock. You know, just great stuff that I always recommend. The crystals, all that. So that goes all the way back. We got the brown acid section. This is the Doom Sludge Heavy Psych Stone Rock. This is Logan's. This is his little garden that he tends to. Logan's favorite band is All Them Witches, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, well, I don't even know why I'd even ask. So that's his. He keeps it stocked. He plays it all the time. And All Them Witches is one of those bands that when you come in the store and you hear it and you've never heard it before, you're like, "What is this? This is awesome!" And then Logan's like, "Here's All Them Witches records for you." And then he sells like 1 billion of them. They should probably have him on like some sort of commission program because he's just like pumping them up all the time, and I love it. It's great. And that carries over. There used to be 1 bin, now it's 2. And then this is all the metal stuff, you know, all the things that would scare your grandma, you know, all these horrifying album covers like this. Anyways, and then this is the punk section. It's got stuff all over the place, you know, Black Flag. You know what punk is, I don't have to tell you that. Over here is the $3 records. You know, these are records, like from here over, these are records that, like some people make some up because they don't give a crap about nothing. But these are records that might be good records, like this one. Great record, probably not in the best shape. This is just a random $3 pull. Not too bad, definitely playable, but it's a $3 copy of Surrealistic Pillow. You know, Nectar, not a perfect copy. That is anyways. But and then this is dollar bin stuff, you know, things that are $1. You know, this American Beauty is not a beautiful copy. This is a little bit on the warpy side. So anyways, we try to keep stuff in here that's fairly decent. You know, found that if it's garbage, no one wants that at all. So we kind of weed out the junk and don't, you know, we try not to put junk over here. We try to have actually records. So anyways, over here is our state-of-the-art listening station, where you can listen to records before you buy them if you choose to do so. This is a section that I've never even look at, but I think Logan probably tends to. This is soundtracks, dance, electronic, ambient, classical, gospel type of stuff. So this is all like pretty niche stuff, but you got to have a section for everything. You know, you got to keep everybody happy. What else should I show you? This is the seating area up here. This is the seating area we like to have for spouses and significant others and children's that might come into the store, and their person that likes records in their family are shopping. We like to make it comfortable for them because the longer that they're satisfied and the longer that the other person can shop and buy records. So we try to keep a good space in here. Also, you know, people that they'll get a stack of records and sit and plop down on the couch and look them up on Discogs and try and haggle me. So that's what the chairs are for at the front. This is our $10 boxes, which sometimes we have them, sometimes we don't. But this is a whole box of records for $10. It's just stuff that we try to blow out of here. Like, we try to keep the dollar section like pretty. So if it's been sitting in the dollar section for more than a week or two, we blow it over here in the $10 section. So whole box of records for $10. We call them mystery boxes. I don't even know what's in there sometimes. So anyways, this is the free bin. I like a good free bin. You know, we'll put the free stuff in there. Our merch table. We got our cleaning kits, our hats. These are our Noble Records exclusives. In the front here as well. Slip mats, all that. And then last but not least is our t-shirt section. So we started doing like vintage tees, which these aren't really vintage. Most of them are just like music related shirts that people traded in, you know, like Stones. There's a lot of Stone shirts. There's this Bowie shirt. There's some cool ones in there, you know, but this AC/DC shirt. But anyways, so we do a little bit of that, not a whole lot. And this is our Noble merch. All kinds of great stuff in here. Try to keep it clean. Logan does a tremendous job with it when I'm not here, which is most of the time. And yeah, I'll show you some of the artwork on the wall. Thought I'd show you the artwork. It has changed. I think the last time we did a video of the shop was like 2 years ago, so it's definitely changed since then. We've got, I'll just walk you through it. That's just a regular copy of the Zeppelin one. I don't even know. There's nothing special about it. This is a sweet poster from, I think, '69. This original poster somebody traded in. Blue Cheer, Soul Survivors. It's an old school poster. This is, I got that in a collection years ago. Gold record. I'm sure that Jimmy Page owned this himself. I'm joking, by the way. I got this in a collection. A lot of this stuff came in collections, but this is a sweet Allman Brothers poster. Dead and Company show that was in Charlotte earlier this year that I went to. This is a Ripple. These are all like promotional posters right here. I bought a collection from a guy that was like an art designer for all these different bands. And so this is like a promo poster for Ripple. This is a pre-production print of Wet Willie. It's like, this is not even a real album cover. It's just a piece of paper that they printed out to look at it before they put it on. You know, the iconic Bob Dylan cover. This is a great one. I think a lot of people ask about this one. This Fillmore East poster. It's like just a promo poster they would put in record stores, I guess. This is another, oh Lord. Blooper reel. This is Allman Brothers Eat a Peach pre-production print. That is, again, it's just printed out. Like if you take it out of the frame, it's got all the bleed lines and stuff like that. It's just like so they can approve the artwork. This is just some album covers. This is a great one variation. This is a local garage. I just love this album cover, and one of our good patrons here found the album cover with no album in it, so I thought I'd frame it. But their tour vehicle was a hearse. They're just a local, and actually this is the band leader right here. And I found his phone number written on the back of one of those album covers one time. I called him and talked to him for like 3 hours. This is a guitar that everyone asks if they can buy, but it's just a Chibson. They call it the Chinese Gibson. You know, I've never played it. I think I definitely have never plugged it in. But anyways, you know, it's just for looks. It's a Chinese-made Gibson ripoff. This is an original Rust Never Sleeps. They did like a movie apparently where you do 3D glasses and stuff. That's a poster from that. Original promotional Black Crowes poster. This is from Billy String Show. Ashley's our Sunday guy. He's the old hippie with long hair that you'll see behind the desk on Sunday. He went to this and got the poster for us and framed it. This one came from a guy. We bought a metal collection like our first year in. James Harlow was the guy's name. He's a local artist. And we had like a bunch of his records in here as well that his brother gave us to give away. You might remember that if you've been with us for a long time, but that came out of his bedroom that his brother gave to me. This one came, there was another metal collection, the huge one that we got this amazing metal collection early on as well. I think it was our second Christmas that we had gotten this a massive one, and it came with a ton of posters. That came in that one. These are just like, everybody always asks if we can buy these, if they can buy these framed albums. They're just like promo flats, you know, like from record stores. This is one of our local guys gave us this. This was a Sturgill Simpson 2020 tour that got canceled, but he got the they had already printed the posters, and so he got one of them and gave them to us. you know, that's the Trouble poster, promotional one. Pearl Jam. This Cramps is probably my favorite poster in the whole store. This is a screen printed, super rare Cramps Songs the Lord Taught Us promotional poster. I got it from a guy who used to work in a bunch of record stores in LA in the late 70s, early 80s. This is a giant Stevie Ray Vaughan poster. Same guy that I got that one from. I got this Ramones one from. Black Crowes tour poster, Ozzy tour poster. Somebody gave us that Smashing Pumpkins one. So Ashley, this is Ashley. He snuck this one up on the wall a few weeks ago. He's sneaky like that. And I was just like checking someone out, and I like saw it from the desk, and I was like, it's a picture of him and Snoop Dogg. He met Snoop Dogg, which is weird, but they have one thing in common, that they both love to do it. I don't need to go any further. Sex Pistols poster. I got that one from the same guy that the Cramps came from. Someone just traded in these. This one actually came from the same guy as up there, but this is the Fleetwood Mac Albert Collins Creedence Clearwater Revival. It was an original 69-ish poster. Late 60s or 70s, I can't remember. These are a couple autographed ones. Logan found this in the back the other day, which I knew was back there, but I hadn't seen in years. Autographed by Alice Cooper and all these other folks, I don't know. These are some tapestries somebody gave me that used to have a record store in Charlotte, and they had these in storage that they ended up giving me when I opened. Back here, so people will probably ask, where's the stage? You know, we used to have a stage where we did concerts from, and we don't really do that anymore because we cleaned our storage unit out a few months ago, and some of it landed on the stage. So that's my project, to clean up the stage. You know, we've got some Iron Maiden. We're still trying to fill this up. I've got a couple more posters I want to frame and things like that. So Pearl Jam with a good buddy of mine that owns a coffee shop, Cafe Mocha. He gave me that when we opened. Some really cool Iron Maiden ones that have been framed as well. So that is the artwork in the store. Oh, in the bathroom. We gotta show the bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom's best.
Oh my God.
Best art in the building.
So back here in the back, this is another tapestry I got. This is an original Blues for Allah tapestry that was from that guy's record store. This is, we've not named him yet. We'll have to think about a good name for him. Everybody comment what you think we should name the deer, but he's a sweet boy. He just sits here. He's a good, loyal friend. Got him at a yard sale recently. It was probably 6 months ago. I was at a yard sale. And I think I paid $10 for him, and he's just a sweet boy. You know, posters. Let me show you the bathroom. Now, this is the first time I've ever been in a bathroom with Logan, so we'll see how it goes. But this is, when we first opened the shop, I said I want the bathroom to be awesome, so when people are taking a dump, they can really admire the artwork. So, first of all, I put in this skylight of records. Very expensive to do. Secondly, you know, you got just some posters. You got the pictures from the White Album. Logan just put this one in here because there was just a terrible poster before. This is a puzzle that somebody did of the White Album. That's Honeysuckle Rose. Is really a waste of a frame. I wish I could get out, but it's glued in there pretty good. I wish I could put like a better record in there. Here's a metal poster. Half of the artists are not metal. But when you're sitting here, when you're taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, that's what they say. You got Kenny Chesney just staring you right in the face. You know, no shoes, no shirt, no problems. Now, I would not recommend being in here with no shoes and no shirt, but whatever. I will never know. He's just staring you down. The Bob Marley, Mick Jagger, I don't even know. Somebody gave me that. And then here's some just framed albums, Barbed Wire Sandwich, all that stuff. Yeah, so this is the bathroom, and it is a very well decorated bathroom. So anyways, thank y'all for coming along on the tour. Hopefully you'll get to visit someday from your native land, and you can see all these records for yourself. Our inventory is constantly changing. We're always paying cash for your used records here at Noble Records. Y'all have a good one. Follow us on Instagram. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time.